2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Shawnee Community College, Southern Trust Bank, Vienna Automotive, Golson Financial Services, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, and Trevilian Farm. Let's head out to the gym for Vienna Eagle Basketball. Here's the voice of Eagle Basketball, Ron Ellis.
And good evening, everybody, from Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis, and Lee Baker is behind me here in the catbird seat, taking care of everything in the Eagle's Nest. And we're on quickly. The JV game is just finished, where Nashville won their first JV game of the year as they opened in a tournament. They defeated Vienna 60-43 in both teams' first JV game of the season. Nashville comes in with a 2-2 record, Vienna 4-0, and we'll talk about that here in just a few minutes. But first, I wanted to have Corey Waters come up, and longtime coach, basketball player for Vienna. And it just happened, and I did not know this after the Vienna Classic, that Corey played basketball here, was on the all-tournament team some 25 years ago. And so his son, Jacob, was on the all-tournament team 25 years later. And so what was it like being in the stands watching your son play on the same floor that you played at 25 years ago?
It was a great experience. I mean, to see my son be able to play in front of a packed house back-to-back nights with some great competition against Meridian and Massac, it was pretty special.
Now, according to the program, in 1999 was the first year of the Vienna Classic, and you guys went 4-0. Who were you able to beat in those 4 games back then?
Now, you may have to fact check me, but I believe it was Meridian, Pope County, Hardin County, and Alvarado were in it.
Now, I remember when Hardin County played, back when in the day that we played, Cave-In Rock was the team we always played, up on top of the hill, and they built a new school, but they were pretty good. Pope County was very good back in that day.
They were very good.
And Meridian's always good.
They are, yep. I remember Pope County and Hardin County having some athletes, too.
And they could play baseball.
They could play some baseball.
They didn't. Their football team wasn't very good.
No.
They didn't play football.
No, they didn't.
Oh goodness! But so when you were playing, what position did you play?
I played a little bit of point guard and shooting guard.
Now, did you continue to grow after you finished high school?
I did. So I was 5'3" as a freshman, and then grew throughout my high school career. I probably grew another 1.5 inches after high school.
And filled out a lot more, I would imagine.
Yeah, I found the weight room and ate a little bit more.
Now, when you graduated, did you go on to college and play ball?
I did. So I started out at McKendree. I went for an academic scholarship and had a partial basketball scholarship. The summer before I went to McKendree, I broke my leg playing Legion baseball. So I did my rehab at McKendree. I played some JV basketball, walked on the JV baseball team and got to play, and then ended up transferring out and going to Blackburn and finishing my career there.
Division III school, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Now, that's really a good school. Isn't Blackburn, is that close to Litchfield?
It is. Yep. It's in Carlinville.
And they've had some tremendous programs up there.
Yeah, I had an amazing time up there too, and we had some very successful baseball and basketball teams. I was privileged to be able to play both at Blackburn.
So on Jacob, you know, he's grown a little bit. He's continued to grow since he was a sophomore. He's about 3 inches taller, it seems.
I believe so.
And what are his? I know you guys talk a little bit. What's his aspirations? Is he wanting to go to college and play ball too?
Yep, he would love to play at the next level. He's looking to possibly go into school for engineering. So it kind of limits what schools he's going to look at. But yeah, he'd love the opportunity to play at the next level.
Wow. Rolla has a very good engineering program.
They do.
Over in Missouri.
Yep.
But where'd all that come from?
It's got to be his mom's side of the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we just had to establish that here.
I think everybody knows that.
But so you're on the floor. You're able to watch him play. What was it like? It's very rare when, as a dad, you got to play for the same school. 25 years later, you're still here in the area, and you were playing back then. You were starting. And obviously, for being on the all-tournament team, you were an above-average player, obviously. I did not see you play. So at that time, I was in the Marion School District and dealing with that. My son was playing football, basketball, baseball, and track for Marion High School. So he graduated the same year you did.
Yeah, I believe I played a year with him at Marion Legion.
Yes, if you played Legion ball, you did. And he was a little quicker than I was, a whole lot quicker than I was. But what was it like? What gave you, as a dad, what gave you the most satisfying feeling, being able to know that you played on this floor and was on the all-tournament team, or watching him play on the same floor 25 years later?
Yeah, I tell you what, we are definitely blessed to have such a great community. Is one of the reasons we kind of stayed in the area, and just be able to see him have that experience, to be able to play in front of our hometown. You know, we got a lot of friends and very close family here as well, and to see him be able to have that success with his teammates, it's a close team, and to be able to go to battle with your brothers like that, it's pretty special.
You know, they always talk about football players doing that, and they literally talk about themselves being brothers.
Yep.
But you have the same situation here. Does he play other sports besides basketball?
Yeah, so he plays baseball. He played golf this year because we didn't have a varsity football season. So last year he played football for the JV team, and he's running a little cross country too. So we like to keep him busy, keeps him out of trouble.
Well, and quite frankly, that helps develop other muscle sets if you're just not doing the same thing all the time.
Yep, it sure does. And he's been able to get to see different coaching perspectives and how different guys handle their programs and what their pillars are and stuff. And he's been able to take a little bit of each program and each coach to help develop him.
Especially in basketball, you had Coach Dreer for his first 3 years, and then Coach Brower this year. And there's some similarities between the two coaches, but there's a lot of differences between the two coaches also.
There is, and I think that'll help broaden his game too. But he's been very fortunate to have some really good coaches in his high school career.
Now, where did he play for Vienna Junior High?
Yeah, he was at Vienna grade school. We had Adam Hook there at the grade school. So he said he's been blessed with some good coaches throughout his playing career.
The thing that's really cool that I think is really helpful, all of the what I'm going to call feeder programs, New Simpson Hill, Vienna, Cypress, Buncombe, they all have bought in and play the same style. So when they come to high school, they're familiar with the sets and everything.
Yep.
I think that is really a monster plus.
It is. It's a big deal. And, you know, a lot of these kids, they've gotten to where they know each other now throughout grade school. So coming into high school, it's not like a bunch of kids are strangers, you know, playing freshman ball together. So it is a big deal.
I know back in the day when I played, Simpson had just closed, and they had New Simpson Hill. The new school hadn't been built yet. They were going to school in New Burnside.
I went to the Burnside.
And I can't begin to tell you how many games I played in that gymnasium.
Is that right?
Bang into the walls and the bleachers, and it's an experience.
It definitely
it's
is.
a shame that old place isn't. Does it still stand today, or did they finally tore it down?
No, I'm not positive about that. I think it still stands, but I don't think it's in very good condition.
We used to go up there and play all the time. George Zorani had the keys to the building. He was the maintenance guy.
Yep.
So we'd go in there and play after on weekends and after hours and stuff. We just had to make sure everything got turned off. It got cold in the wintertime because we couldn't turn the heat on.
Right.
Well, Corey, I wanted to get you up here and talk for a few minutes. I know you were wondering if we could fill up the time, and we haven't seemed to have too much difficulty here.
No, I don't believe so.
You're a good interview.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know, sometimes I talk in cursive and I stutter, so.
That's okay. I do too.
All right.
But this has the potential to have a special season, both for the boys and the girls this year. I really like the fact that the boys have really beefed up the schedule.
Yes.
Playing Massac and Meridian last Friday and Saturday, playing Nashville tonight, Tuesday night at Carterville, I mean, if we can play with those teams and we can beat those teams, then that bodes well for us to give us the shot in the arm and the confidence that we need when it comes postseason time.
Yeah, I believe so. They'll be battle tested come postseason.
And the El Dorado tournament's looming just 3 weeks away.
Yeah, that'll be. I think their seeding for that comes up next week, I believe. So that'll be also a good test. That's a great atmosphere to be able to play the El Dorado Holiday.
It really is, and we've been very blessed the last couple of years. 2 years ago, we finished in 5th, and last year we finished. What kind of draws we get up there?
I don't know.
But I remember 2 years ago, we came so close to beating Heron at that time, and they were the 1 seed, and they were highly ranked throughout Southern Illinois at that time.
Yep. Yeah, the boys competed that game. That was a very entertaining game.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I almost had fun.
Is it right?
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and talking.
Yep.
And we'll be talking during the course of the season.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations for you and your son both being on the all-tournament team.
It's a neat experience.
That's a tremendous honor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very rare.
Yeah, it is. 25 years. It ain't been that long, right?
Try 50. We're pushing 50, bud. 48 years ago. I graduated from in this gymnasium.
It goes quick.
It does.
Yeah.
And it seems like as you get older, that it speeds up.
Yeah. We always try to tell our kids, make sure you enjoy the moments, because next thing you know, you'll be 25 years later watching some basketball here. But
your kids playing, maybe.
Absolutely.
Corey, thanks for coming over.
Appreciate you.
We're going to send it back. We're going to pay a couple of bills, and we'll be back for more for pregame as we get ready for Nashville and Vienna right after these messages.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust systems, engine and transmission replacements, digital vehicle inspections, transmission and coolant flushes, and brake system flushes. And talk to them about their induction cleaning service, a great way to improve your vehicle's performance and gas mileage. Vienna Automotive Center, 35 Industrial Drive, Vienna. Call 618-658-1112 for an appointment. Proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball. With all you do throughout the day, your feet can take a pounding. And if you have foot or ankle pain, that can really make things uncomfortable. Dr. Jeffrey Deacon, a board-certified podiatrist at Union County Podiatry, can help. Dr. Deacon treats heel and arch pain, bunions, tendonitis, arthritis, hammer toes, flat feet, fractures, and sprains. Take a step in the right direction and call to schedule an appointment with Union County Podiatry at 618-833-2295. That's 618-833-2295.
And we're back here at Vienna High School getting ready for the start of this evening's game between Vienna and Nashville. We'll go over the starting lineups real quick. Nashville Hornets come into this game. They're 2-2. They lost to Westland and Columbia, and they beat Christ Our Rock out of Centralia and Breeze Mater Dei. The starters for Nashville go like this. At a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Ty Shanehair. Also at a guard, a 6'1 senior, number 4, Ethan Pinsky. At a forward, a 6'7 senior, number 5, Griffin Bryles. At a guard, a 6'3 junior, number 22, Maddox Ritzel. And the other guard, a 5'11 junior, number 23, Tice Reinberg. Their head coach is Stote Reeder, and assistants are Calvin O'Rear, Will Reinberg, Kyle Mueller, and Andrew Wilson. For the Vienna Eagles, it's a little bit different lineup tonight, as Job Winterroad has been under the weather this week. He will not be starting. Hopefully he'll be able to see some action, but they're not sure how much. The starting lineup for Vienna, at a 6'2 guard, a senior, number 1, Braden Smith. Also at a guard, a 6'2 senior, number 11,
At this time, would you please rise if you are able, remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of our national anthem. Singing our anthem tonight is Vienna High School Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the players. First, for the visitors from Nashville, at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Ty Shanehair. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Ethan Pinsky. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 5, Griffin Bryles. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 22, Maddox Ritzel. And at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Tice Reinberg. The Hornets are coached by Stoke Reeder. Let's introduce your Vienna Eagles. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Braden Smith. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Hunter Webb. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 14, Silas Kruger. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 24, Jackson Etheridge. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 42, Jacob Waters. The Eagles are coached by Merlin Brower, assisted by Shane Mignette and Dawson Hill.
Nashville and Vienna ever playing each other, but this will be a big game for us. If we can come in here, hold our own, and get confidence going into the second half, that will, I like our chances. We're going to really have to play hard.
John Green, Gabe Herbst, and Brandon Hinshaw.
And we are just about ready for action here this afternoon. Vienna going to go from your left to right as you face your TV device, your computer, your listening device. Nashville will be going toward the big scoreboard, right to left. Hunter Webb tipping it up with Griffin Bryles, and the tip controlled by the Eagles. Into the back court, Kruger with the basketball. Nashville Man-to-man. They like to be man-to-man a lot. Kruder, wrap-around pass over to Hunter Webb. Webb, crossover dribble, has trouble with the handle. Gets it back over to Kruder. Kruder goes right side. Into the paint, all the way down, puts a shot up, and he'll go to the line for 2. First foul of the game goes against Tice Reinberg. And Kruder will go to the line for 2. Silas with his first varsity start here tonight, and the free throw is good. Vienna draws first blood here tonight, 1-0. We've played 19 seconds. Second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. Vienna not pressing. Into the front court, Shanehair on the right wing. Out on top over to Pinsky. They whip it around. Three-pointer put up by Bryles, no good. Etheridge with the rebound. He gets it over to Kruder. Kruder blows into the front court. He's being ridden. Puts a shot off the glass, too strong. Rebound pulled out there by Pinsky. He gets it over to Shanehair. Shanehair from the right side. Slows it up. Backs it up to the wing. Out on top over to Pinsky. Pinsky looks inside. 7:08 to go here in quarter number 1. Over to Bryles. Griffin Bryles at 6'7", but he likes to play outside. They dump it into him. The big man shot up, little 3-footer is good, and we're tied at 2. Our first tie of the night. Kruder working against Reinberg. Into the front court, passes it off over to Waters. Back to Kruder. Kruder looks inside, bounces it on top to Waters. Waters kicks it back out over to Webb. Webb, shake and bake move on the baseline, throws it away. First turnover of the game goes against Vienna. Quickly into the front court goes Shanehair. Shanehair goes right side, crossover dribble into the paint. What a nice pass down to Bryles, up and in. Bryles, as I said, he likes to take it outside, but working his way inside on those last 2 shots. Once off the drive and once setting up. Kruder out at center court. Kruder goes right side over to Etheridge. Nice pass. Oh, what a pass to Jacob Waters on the inside, and we're tied at 4. Our second tie of the game. Beautiful pass to Waters. Out on top, Shanehair. Man-to-man pressure by both teams. They dump it in over to Ritzel. His shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Fight for the rebound still. Comes out of there to Smith. Smith splits the double team into the paint. Left side, Kruder for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes out there to Bryles. Bryles gets it over to Shanehair. Into the front court to Ritzel. Ritzel stop and go dribble into the paint. Little 8-footers, too strong. Etheridge with the rebound. Over to Webb. Webb into the front court. Takes it hard to the hole, puts it off the glass, too strong. Looked like he got fouled, no call. Into the front court. Reinberg on the right, down to Bryles, and Bryles finger rolls it up and in. He's got 6, and he's got all 6 of their points. 6-4. Kruder brings it into the front court, working against Shanehair. Nice pick. Bryles picks him up. Down over to Jacobs. Out on top, Etheridge for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for it, and Jacob Waters will pick up the foul. That'll be Waters' first on Vienna tonight. Each team with 1 team foul now. And it will be Reinberg bringing the ball up. He brings it across the half line. 2-3 zone by Vienna this trip down the floor. Out on top to Reinberg. They dump it inside. Ball stripped away and stolen by Webb. First turnover on Nashville. Ball's knocked loose. Jacob Waters comes up with the loose ball. Over to Etheridge out on top. Webb for 3. Kaboom! Hunter Webb drains a 3. And that gives Vienna the lead back at 7-6. Our second lead change. Quickly, a 3-pointer put up, no good. Waters with the rebound. Waters into the front court. Over to Smith. Smith goes baseline. Underneath. Out on top. Webb again for 3. Rims out of there. No good. Bryles with the rebound. Bryles gets it over to Reinberg. Reinberg brings it into the front court with the dribble. 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Out on top over to Shanehair. Shanehair at the volleyball line. Goes left side over to Reinberg. Into the left wing to Pinsky. Back out on top to Reinberg. And they work it on the baseline over to Ritzel. Long 3 off the back of the rim. Vienna wants to run. Kruger over to Webb. Webb into the paint, puts a shot up, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Nashville. Winterrode's going to come in for Kruger. Joe Winterrode, 5'9" senior. He's been under the weather. He's been sick and then missed some school this week because of sickness. They're not sure how long he'll be able to go. Waters into the left corner over to Webb. Webb kicks it back right side to Etheridge. Etheridge turns, spins, shot up, lost possession as he went up, and the shot was no good. Bryles with the rebound. Into the front court to Reinberg. Right side over to Schoenherr. Back to Reinberg. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Right side to Schoenherr. Vienna up 7-6. In the right corner over to Ritzel. Back out to Schoenberg at the free throw line. Kicks it left side. Good ball movement by Nashville. Right side over to Ritzel. Skip pass, stolen by Winterrode. Their second turnover. Down over to Smith, lays it up, blocked from behind. Ritzel got the block from behind. Into the front court, Reinberg. Out on top, Bryles has it. They dump it down to Ritzel on the baseline, double team. Ritzel, ball knocked loose and stolen by Webb. Vienna with the ball, 2-on-2. Webb takes it to the hole, count it, one. All right, baby. Webb hard to the glass. He kissed it off the glass, got the foul, and the foul will go against number 5, Griffin Bryles. That'll be his first, just the team's second, and we're going to have a timeout called by Nashville. 30, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna wishes Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. Are you buying a new home? Check out interest rates at Southern Trust Bank first, or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank can assist you with all your financial needs. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888. Go Eagles!
We're back here at Vienna High School. Hunter Webb has 5 points and a chance to make it 6. 9-6 is the score. Hunter he's hit a 3 and tries to do a traditional three-pointer here. The 6'2" seniors free throw is good as it nestles right into the net, and it's 10-6 Eagles. Into the front court with the basketball is Reinberg. Reinberg skip pass left side over to Pinsky. 2-3 zone by Vienna. Pinsky launches the 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Brant's Lucenheide. 5'9" senior is number 10. Winterrode brings the ball into the front court with the dribble. Out on top over to Waters. Left side over to Smith. Braden Smith on top to Waters. Right side to Webb. Webb between the legs into the paint. Shot up, partially blocked. That was blocked by Parker Schoenberg, a 6'7" senior. Into the front court for the Nashville Hornets, and they throw it away. They tried to hit Schoenberg, 6'7" senior. They got some serious height on this team. And they're going to have a couple of subs come in. Bryles going out, Pinsky going out. Coming back in is Ritzel and number 3 is Schoenherr. Winterrode into the front court. Passes it off over to Waters in the left wing to Webb. Webb has trouble with the handle, and Etheridge has a ball stolen from him. He goes in, puts it up, and he'll pick up the foul off the turnover. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Brant's Lucenheide. Lucenheide is his name. That'll be Etheridge's first foul. Just the second on Vienna for the quarter. He picked the foul instead of giving the easy basket, and it's worked out. Lucenheide misses the first free throw. 10-6, Eagles on top. 1:37 to go here in quarter number 1. Second free throw is good, and it's a 10-7 lead. Lucenheide gets his first point of the night. Reinberg has a seat. Into the game, number 15, Blake Brooks, a 5'8 junior for Nashville. Webb into the paint, elevates, shot up, too strong, rebound, comes out there to Schoenberg. Schoenberg hands it off over to Ritzel, into the front court, right side, over to Schoenherr. Schoenherr, the ball's thrown inside, off the glass and in. Schoenberg with the junk dog basket right there, makes it 10-9. Winterroad, step back, thought about a three, doesn't take it, out on top to Waters. 1 minute to go here in quarter number one. Braden Smith for three, off the back of the rim, no good, rebound by Ritzel. Ritzel into the front court, goes right side over to Schoenherr. Schoenherr brings it out on top between the volleyball line. Right side over to Ritzel. Ritzel looks inside, 43 seconds to go, and he brings it out on top. On top over to Lucenheide. Lucenheide hands it off over to Ritzel. Back to Lucenheide. Down on the baseline to Schoenberg. Shot up, down Schoenberg underneath. Kicks it out on the wing to Schoenherr. He drives to the basket, and he gets his first basket of the night. Gives them the lead back at 11-10. Our third lead change. Winterroad into the paint. Right side to Webb. Webb is going to be fouled. This will go against number 15, I believe. Just the third team foul, a non-shooting foul. We'll see who that is. 22 is the recipient. Maddox Ritzel for the Hornets. That's their third foul. Nobody with two in this game anywhere for either side. Very clean game overall. Braden Smith, fadeaway. Count it and one. Braden Smith got the basket, got the roll, and this will go on number 3, Schoenherr. That'll be his first. Count the basket. That gives us 12. The lead back, by the way. And Braden Smith gets his first basket of the night and has a chance for a traditional three-point play with 11.8 seconds to go. Free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's a 13-11 lead. Hornets into the front court, over to Ritzel. Ritzel trying to go baseline, kicks it out on top over to Schoenherr. Schoenherr into the paint, little runners, good. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've accomplished nothing here. We have a tie at the end of the first quarter, 13-13. We'll total everything up and be right back.
Life changes, then it changes again. That's why when it comes to your financial goals, the Edward Jones philosophy is you can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare. Challenges such as job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one could disrupt your family's financial security. Edward Jones financial advisor Russ Kruger can help you prepare for life's ups and downs. Call 618-658-2222 to get your plan in place. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
13-13 after one quarter. Quickly, we had 4 lead changes and 2 ties. 6 points for Hunter Webb, 3 for Braden Smith, 2 for Silas Kruger, and 2 for Jacob Waters. Vienna 4 of 4 from the free throw line with just 2 turnovers. 3 turnovers on Nashville. Griffin Bryles scored the first 6 points for the Hornets. He's finished this quarter with 6. Ty Schoenherr has 4 points, 2 field goals, 2 points for Parker Schoenberg, and 1 point, and that was Ritzel making the basket, giving them the lead back at 15-13. Into the front court, they go left side over to Webb. Webb turns, spins, goes baseline underneath, kicks it out to Etheridge for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled out there by Schoenberg. Schoenberg kicks it right side over to Ritzel. Ritzel brings it into the front court with 7:27 to go in the second quarter. Right side is Schoenherr. He picks up the dribble into the corner. Bryles loses the ball, It goes over to Ritzel. Count it and 1. This will go on Kruder, I think. It is. Silas's first foul of the game. And to the line will be Ritzel for a traditional 3-point play. Gives them the lead 17-13. Maddox Ritzel, a 6'3" junior. His free throw is no good. Fought for. Webb comes out there. It was batted up in the air by Jacob Waters. Into the front court comes the Vienna Eagles. Waters, left side over to Kruder. Kruder, number 12, Braden Hurst in there, 6'2" junior. Webb, kaboom! Hunter Webb drains a second 3, and a 17-16. Vienna trails by a point. Quickly into the front court comes Nashville in the right corner over to Lucenhauer. Heidi back on top to Schoenherr. Schoenherr in the corner, bounces it to Ritzel. Ritzel goes baseline, loses the ball out of bounds, and turnover against Nashville. That's their 4th, and Vienna with a basket can take the lead. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. I'm Ron Ellis. Lee Baker back up on top behind me, working all the knobs and everything that he does. Webb, crossover dribble, still with the maintains it, gets his man up in the air. Kruder in the right corner to Webb. Back out on top to Webb. Webb goes left side over to Smith. Smith kicks it back to Waters out by center court. 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. They get it into Braden Smith. He puts a shot up. He'll be fouled, and this may go against Schoenherr. It is. That'll be Ty Schoenherr's second foul. And his first free throw is good. Smith has 4 points tonight. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and we're tied 17-17. He can give Vienna the lead, and does. 18-17, our 5th lead change of the game. Into the front court with the dribble is Reinberg. Reinberg left side over to Lucenhauer. Heidi. Boy, I tell you what, they got some names. Bryles shot up, no good. Smith with the rebound. Smith wants to run into the front court, all the way down, kicks it back over to Kruder. Kruder, skip pass, right side, over to Hurst. And the shot by Webb, rims out of there, no good. Rebound comes out to Schoenberg. Schoenberg hands it off over to Reinberg, and Reinberg into the front court to Ritzel. Ritzel from the left elbow, back to Bryles for 3, got it. Bryles has 9, and that gives them the 20-18 lead. Waters into the front court to Webb. On top to Smith. Smith turns, spins, ball stripped away from him on the steal. That's our 3rd turnover. Quickly into the front court comes Ritzel. Ritzel on the right side. He gets it back on the baseline. Kicks it back out. They whip it around the horn. Over to Reinberg. 3 by Bryles. Rims out of there. No good. Waters with the rebound, and we want to run. Waters walks. Oh, we're going to get a foul. He got a bail out there, baby. Number 5 with the foul. That'll be Griffin Bryles, his second foul. And to the free throw line will go Jacob Waters, his first free throws of the night. 20-18 with 5:01 to go here in the first half. Nashville by 2. Waters' first free throw is good. 20-19. Smith comes out. Etheridge comes back in. Bryles and Lucenheide go out for Nashville. Back in, Ethan Pinsky, and number 13 is Max Reeder, a 5'11 junior. Second free throw is good. He's got 4 points, and we're tied at 20. Our 4th tie of the game. Into the front court, Nashville, Reinberg with the ball. He goes right side over to Pinsky. Kicks it out over to Ritzel. Ritzel on the baseline, almost taken away. Coming up with the loose balls, Reeder. Into the corner over to Ritzel. Ritzel back into the corner. They bring it out on top. Picks up the dribble, Reeder. Gets it out over to Reinberg. 4:30 to go. The Vienna crowd giving the defense some encouragement. On top to Ritzel. Long 3, got it. That was number 23, Reinberg. That's his first basket of the night, a three-pointer. Gives Nashville the lead at 23-20. Winter Road on top to Etheridge. Right side over to Webb. Webb, right corner, Etheridge to Winter Road in the corner. Brings it out to the top of the key. Over to Waters to Kruder. Kruder from the left elbow kicks it out to Etheridge. Over to Webb. Or that's Winter Road. Winter Road now to Webb. Webb comes around the top of the key. They slough off him, but he doesn't have enough room to get the shot off. 3:45 to go, and Winter Road's going to set it up at center court. 23-20 Nashville. Left side over to Kruder. Kruder over to Webb. Webb to the free throw line. Slashes, kicks it to Winter Road. Head and shoulders fake. Out on top to Waters. Waters goes baseline. Kicks it back to Winter Road. Winter Road takes a dribble and back out to Etheridge, and they'll set it up. Kruder has it. Top of the key. Over to Winter Road. Winter Road, shake and bake move. Into the corner over to Kruder. Kruder can't get the shot off. Backs it up beyond the arc. Over to Winter Road. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Kruder directing traffic. He drives into the paint. Drives all the way down. Puts a shot up. Short. No good. Rebound. Pulled out there by Pinsky. Pinsky brings the ball into the front court for Nashville. On top over to Schoenberg. Schoenberg kicks it off over to Reinberg. Reinberg. They get it to Ritzel. Ritzel to Pinsky. Back to Ritzel. On the left side, on the wing, over to Reinberg. Shot underneath to Ritzel, up and in. Ritzel got loose on the inside, and it's 25-20. Their largest lead of the game, 5 points, with 2:25 to go here in the first half. Webb bounces it to Waters, top of the key. Left side over to Etheridge. Etheridge takes a dribble, back to Webb. Work to Winter Road in the corner for three. Rims out of there, no good. Rebound comes out to Schoenberg. Schoenberg gets it over to Reinberg. Into the front court. Reinberg cut off, gets it to Pinsky. Pinsky, they whip it around the horn for three by Reeders, good. Reeder drains a three. Timeout called by Vienna. 28-20. It's an 8-0 run and a timeout called by the Vienna Eagles. A full. We'll take a break and be right back.
You ate ramen for weeks and logged crazy amounts of overtime. You finally saved enough money to buy your ideal ride. Now make sure she is properly insured. Let your local Pekin Insurance agent find the comprehensive auto coverage your dream car deserves. Request a free quote at PekinInsurance.com and ask your agent about the discounts available for your sweet ride. Pekin Insurance is rated superior for personal lines claim service by Ward Group. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois for over 44 years. Fowler Heating and Cooling provides worry-free financing, works on all units, no matter what the brand, and now provides solar services for homes and businesses. You can trust Fowler Heating and Cooling and their dedicated team when you need them most. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com.
And we're back with 1:57 to go here in the second quarter. We've been outscored 15-7 this quarter. They have hit 3 threes and 3 deuces. They're 0 for 1 from the free throw line, Nashville is. Kruder brings the ball into the front court. 1-4 offense by the Vienna Eagles. Kruder out on top, working against Reinberg. He gets it over to Winter Road, to Waters. Waters to Webb. Webb, top of the key, kicks it in the corner. Quick ball movement over to Smith. Smith back to Kruder. Kruder, step back, three. Kaboom! Kruder drains a three, his first three of the night, and it's 28-23. Vienna trails by 5 with 1:17 to go here in the first half. They bounce it off to Schoenberg. Schoenberg gets it over to Pinsky. Back in the left corner, over to Reinberg. They work it around the exterior. Ritzel has it on the right side. Over to Reeder. Reeder, they bounce it to Schoenberg. Schoenberg working against Waters. They get it. Ball stripped away, stolen away. Webb comes up with the loose ball into the front court to Winter Road for three. Off the front of the rim. Oh, baby, Schoenberg with the rebound. He hands it off over to Reinberg. Reinberg into the front court with 37 seconds to go. Boy, that three would have been big. Having trouble with it. Webb almost takes it away. Ritzel does a good job of protecting the ball. Over to Pinsky on the left wing. Pinsky gets it in over to Reeder. Back out to Pinsky. On top over to Reinberg. He kicks it back out to Schoenberg. Schoenberg gets it to Ritzel. 14 seconds to go. Right side. Reinberg with it over to Ritzel. Ritzel gets it to Schoenberg. 3 seconds to go. On top, long three, got it. The three-pointer by Pinsky, his first points of the half, gives them a 31-23 lead, an 8-point Nashville lead, and they went on an 11-3 run after we were tied 20-20. We'll total everything up, and we'll be back for some halftime stats after these messages.
Goddard's Auto Body, family owned for 3 generations, is celebrating 50 years of serving Vienna and all of Johnson County. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and tires for cars and trucks. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call 618-658-3191. Goddard's Auto Body wishes to thank the community for supporting their business for the last 50 years. Good luck to the Vienna boys and girls this season. Go Eagles!
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Did you know that top quality education is right in your backyard? Shawnee Community College's Johnson County Extension at Vienna High School offers flexible courses designed to fit your busy life. Whether you're starting college, building new skills, or continuing your education, their friendly and experienced instructors are here to help you succeed. With convenient class times and personalized attention, you don't have to travel far to achieve your goals. Enroll by calling 618-634-3441 or visit shawneecc.edu.
Hi, this is Cindy Flam, Chief Executive Officer of Rural Health, Inc. For over 40 years, many across Southern Illinois have entrusted us with their health and well-being. Rural Health, Inc. provides numerous exceptional services tailored to you and your family across 5 clinics in Union, Johnson, and Massac counties. We work with most insurance carriers, Medicare, Medicaid, and we even provide sliding fee discounts. Quality services for all and committed to the underserved. That's Rural Health, Inc. We specialize in you. Give us a call at 618-833-4471.
BW Electric and Locating, providing reliable quality service, is licensed in all of Southern Illinois and Cape Girardeau, Missouri for all your commercial, residential, and farm electrical needs. With local ownership and local electricians, no residential or commercial job is too small or too big. Call Billy Woosley for a quote today at 618-534-5221. Servicing our customers is our #1 objective. Don't get shocked. Call BW Electric for all your electrical needs.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
And we're back. It's halftime, 31-23. Vienna was outscored 18-10 in that third quarter. And we've been joined by Chris Dexler. And he has, if you're paying any attention to social media in the sports world, Chris has, in my opinion, the premier spot for social media. And he puts in any score that's in Southern Illinois, and he goes a lot farther than what would be considered the Deep South and
Yeah.
does a heck of a job.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment. And yeah, I've kind of expanded a little bit further than I originally wanted to, but you know, it's all about praising the kids and promoting positivity and, you know, their accomplishments in the sporting world. So try to do as much as I can and be as fair as I can to each school. So
Junior high, grade school,
Yep.
High school, what we would consider off sports. I've seen some today in the signing period. Some kids throughout Southern Illinois have been signing to go to college to
Yep.
play, expand their careers of sports. And it's amazing the people that will shoot you stuff, and it's them that make that up, but you put it together.
Yeah. I've got a lot of great followers that send me stuff. I find some stuff, but I have a lot of great followers that send me a lot of stuff, and it wouldn't be possible without them. So just talking to Superintendent Stafford, and he's like, I don't know how you sleep. And, you know, I schedule a lot of posts, and I stay up to midnight, and, you know, it's just taken off. It's been crazy, and I've been very happy with the progress.
Well, where have you been tonight, bud?
I went to the Harrisburg and Benton game at Goreville to check that out. I thought it was going to be a good one, and it was. It was a pretty good game. They it started slow. It was like 5-5 with like a minute and a half left, and then Benton hit 2 threes in the first quarter, 11-5. But it was a very low-scoring game, and it was 50-40 somewhere in there. And it was both teams played hard. Harrisburg wouldn't go away. I don't know if they had a lead at any point, but they would not go away. They just kept fighting. They get down 9, kept fighting. It was a pretty good game to watch, and that Tedeschi from Benton is something special. He can do a lot. So
that's why he's going to Colorado State.
Yeah, he is.
Now, you're from Harrisburg, right?
No, I'm from Ullen. I'm
Okay.
from Ullen. Yeah, I'm born and raised. I'm a Century graduate from 2005. So yeah, I live. My address is Pulaski, but I still live in Ullen. So yeah, I grew up in Ullen and graduated from Century High School. So
now, how's your wife doing?
She's good. She is. She's the guidance counselor at Century. So yeah, she's doing good. I know your daughter had worked under her. I believe was an internship maybe in it. Yeah, she's doing good. Still doing it, and she gets a lot of respect from the kids, and they love her, and she does a really good job. So
if I ever have memory lapse, I may or may not remember your name, but her name I would always be able to remember because Ashley, your wife, has the same name as my daughter.
Yes, right. Yeah. I remember I was actually working there as a substitute at the time when she was there, so I did forget that connection until you just brought it up. But yeah, she's doing good. I don't know, she's still got a little bit to retirement, but she's been in that position probably 8 or 9 years at this point, and does a really good job with it. So.
And she's a counselor down there.
She is. She was a 5th grade teacher before that, and went and got her master's. She could be a principal if she doesn't want to do it. She's happy where she's at.
So you've seen a lot of ball games.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who are the best 2 or 3 teams? Forget the class.
Okay.
Who are the best 2 or 3 teams that you've seen personally here in Southern Illinois in the early season?
Okay, I have not seen Pinckneyville, so I guess I can't. I'm not trying to leave them out, but I have not seen them. But I've heard they're really good. You guys are pretty good. You guys impressed me so much. And you look at the score right now. Look at the scoring. Even though they're down, you know, it's balanced, and they play together well as a team, and they just mesh together. And I do think Meridian will get things together and be a solid team. I thought they had a good chemistry before, and I think as the time goes on, they will get it together and be a force in the South. And planning on going to see Waltonville Meridian tomorrow, so that should be a really good one. I'm looking forward to seeing Waltonville because I've never seen them.
I can tell you this. Now, this is my assessment on Meridian. When they learn how to go on the inside to Flanoid, and they get him more on the offense, on the offensive side, on the low block, they're going to be really tough because you'll have to collapse on him, and that opens up their marksman from the outside.
Yeah, and they can shoot it out there, and he's just a beast, and he works hard, and you can just tell that, you know, he's so talented. And yeah, when they get it into him and just feed him, because he's got a size advantage against most teams, he's just a monster. You can just tell from I haven't watched him this year in person, but on video, you can just tell he's an absolute monster in there.
I know there was a post tonight, this afternoon, and I put a post on it. You may or may not have seen it yet, but they were discussing whether Vienna's girls at 5-0 should be state ranked. And I take the position that is no, because they haven't, yes, they're 5-0, but they haven't played anybody with what I would call Tier 1 competition yet.
I think if they beat Marion pretty good, and that was impressive. If they go, they're at Massac next week for a tournament.
Yep, they got Carbondale.
From what I've been told, Carbondale is maybe the toughest matchup. I don't know, but if they go and beat Carbondale by 15 or 20, I think you definitely got to start putting them in there. If they go 8-0, I think that's a 3 or 4 game tournament. 3-game tournament, and they're just tough. I've watched the broadcast of them. They just gel really well together as well, and got some sharpshooters from outside as well on that team. So
what's amazing with that particular team, Ava Rush, she can shoot from the outside. She can slash to the basket. Deadly free throw shooter. And then Daubert has just been unconscious in the first 5 games. She has 8 threes last night, and that put her at 255 for her career, just 25 short of number 20 for all time in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, I think she'll probably climb up that list. I looked at that list the other night when I posted about it, and I realistically maybe in the 13 or 14, I don't know. She would just have to hit 5 or 6 a night, which is maybe, it's not tough to ask for her, but that's a lot of threes. But I think she could probably get in the middle 15, 16, 14, somewhere in there, and that's incredible.
If she can do what she did her sophomore year, she'll be up in the top 5.
Yeah. I remember watching that. There were, I believe she had
136 or something like that.
Were there nights she had double digit, I think?
Yeah,
I thought so.
When you look at it for a single game, I believe she hit 11 in 1 game.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Well,
that's
Chris,
incredible.
Thanks for coming up. I was hoping you'd make it.
I did. I didn't know if you still wanted me or not. I got here after the first quarter, so I appreciate you having me on. Appreciate you letting me talk about my page.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Do a great job.
Thank you. Have a good call.
And the first shot of the second half goes by Hunter Webb. Rebound pulled out there by Bryles. We'll go over all the scoring here in just a few minutes. But thanks to Chris Dexler for coming up and for what he does with getting the information out about all the programs. Shot put up by Ritzel, no good. Webb with the rebound. 30 seconds gone here in the third quarter. I'm Ron Ellis. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. It's 31-23. Eagles on the short end of the stick as we get into the third quarter. Kruder goes right side over to Etheridge. Etheridge to Webb, top of the key. Crossover dribble, slashing to the basket. Shot partially blocked. He thought he was fouled again. Looked at the officials. Reinberg all the way down, stolen away. Etheridge comes out there with it. Over to Kruder. Kruder bounces it in the corner over to Smith. Braden, shake and bake move on the baseline. Brings it out on top. Gets it out to Etheridge, and Etheridge will set it up. Waters, right side to Webb. 6:47 to go here in the third quarter. On top to Waters. Waters drives inside, back over to Webb. Into the left corner to Kruder. Kruder back out to Etheridge, and they working around the exterior again. Back to Etheridge. Etheridge takes a couple of dribbles over to Waters. Wide open 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound comes out of there to Ritzel. Ritzel into the front court, into the paint. Finger roll, no good. Bryles with the rebound. Count it and 1. And Jacob Waters will probably pick up the foul. Back trying to push him out of there. And Bryles will go to the free throw line for a chance for 3. It is 42. That's Waters' second foul. And Bryles with 11 points with the free throw pending. 33-23, their largest lead of the game. Rebound comes out of there, and Nashville. Ritzel comes out of there with it. Driving baseline, shot up, count it, and 1. And that's basket by Shane Hare. Foul on Vienna's number 1, Braden Smith. Timeout called by Vienna. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust systems, engine and transmission replacements, digital vehicle inspections, transmission and coolant flushes, and brake system flushes. And talk to them about their induction cleaning service. a great way to improve your vehicle's performance and gas mileage. Vienna Automotive Center, 35 Industrial Drive, Vienna. Call 618-658-1112 for an appointment. Proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball. Illnesses and injuries are never convenient, but our walk-in care is open 7 days a week with no appointment needed. The Convenient Care Clinic, located on the south side of Union County Hospital, treats non-emergency conditions such as allergies and asthma, sprains and strains, rashes, nausea, sore throats, and more. For more information, visit unioncountyanytime.com.
How's that? Okay. 36-23, 5:31. We have a new board I'm trying to get used to here tonight. Sorry about that. And we have a foul away from the ball. This will go against Nashville. I think it's 22. It is. That'll be Ritzel's second foul. Just the first on Nashville this half. Nobody is in foul trouble for either team. Only 17 fouls total have been called against Nashville and 5 against Vienna. Out on top, Winter Road. 5:18 to go. Clock is rolling. Winter Road over to Smith. Man-to-man pressure by Nashville. Over to Waters. Waters looks inside, and he wants to set it up again over to Winter Road. Winter Road being hawked by Reinberg. Winter Road goes right side, bounces it off over to Webb. Webb goes left side, tries to split a double team, forces the shot up, partially blocked, and we're going to get a lane violation, or a stepping out of bounds. Shane Hare stepped out of bounds when he hit the ball for Nashville. It'll be Vienna ball under their own goal. Jackson Etheridge will inbound it with 4:53 to go. Etheridge way out on top to Winter Road. Man-to-man pressure by the Hornets. Winter Road, right side to Jacob Waters. Waters out by the volleyball line between the circles, goes right side to Winter Road. Winter Road on top to Waters, trying to split a double team. Cut off, back to Winter Road. Braden Smith thought he was open, but they couldn't get it to him. Etheridge over to Waters to Webb. Webb goes right baseline, splits a double team, no good, and he'll go to the line for 2. That would have counted had he made it. Number 22, that'll be Maddox Ritzel's third foul. Second on Nashville this quarter. And Hunter Webb to the free throw line. He's got 9 points on the evening for Vienna. 36-23. Since we were tied at 20, that breaks another run. We've been outscored 16-4. Webb now with 10 points. Hunter's second free throw is too strong. That's batted out of bounds by Nashville. This should go to Vienna, and it does. 4:24 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson Etheridge will inbound the ball. He slaps it. They get it into Smith. Smith splits a double team into the paint, partially blocked by Bryles. Comes out there to Pinsky. Pinsky gets it over to Reinberg and into the front court to Ritzel. Ritzel, right side, over to Pinsky. Pinsky double team. Gets it to Ritzel, and Ritzel will set it up on the wing. 4 minutes to go. Ritzel on the baseline, cut off by Braden Smith. Out on top, over to Reinberg. Reinberg to Schoenherr. Right side to Ritzel, on top to Schoenherr. Little split, it's a double team, up and in. Schoenherr with 9 points, 38-24. Three-pointer put up, no good. Rebound comes out of there to Nashville. One and done for Vienna. Schoenherr working against Winterroad. Out on top to Briles. Briles goes right side to Pinsky. 3:23 to go in the third. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Braden Smith. It'll stay with Nashville. Kruder coming in for Braden Smith, and we have 10 and 32. 32 is Parker Schoenberg, and 10 is Brant's Lusenheide. Pinsky and Reinberg have a seat. They get it in the corner. Nice feed to Schoenherr. Shot up, no good. Briles has the ball stripped away from him. Nice play. Jacob Waters knocked it off the shin of Griffin Briles. That was a nice play by Vienna. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Kruder lets everyone clear. He's going to be met at center court by Schoenherr. He passes it over the 10-second line, over to Waters, to Winterroad. Winterroad, left side to Etheridge for three, off the back of the rim. It was right on line, just a little strong. Rebound comes out to Ritzel for Nashville. Schoenherr into the front court, or Schoenherr. Schoenherr with the back over to Briles. Briles comes to the top of the key, picks up the dribble, back to Schoenherr. Schoenherr working against Winterroad. Schoenherr drives baseline, cut off. Nice play by Etheridge to make him force to pick the dribble up. Three-pointer, no good. And Schoenberg with the rebound. Over to Schoenherr. They get it in. Shot up by Briles, short, no good. Etheridge with the rebound. Over to Kruder. Kruder drives to the hole. That's going to be a blocking foul. A 50-50 goes Vienna's way. Schoenherr will pick up his third foul. Coming back into the game, Tice Reinberg and Ethan Pinsky. Briles and Schoenherr have a seat. And for Vienna, coming back in is Braden Smith. He's going to replace Jackson Etheridge. 2:21 to go. It's a 14-point Nashville lead, 38-24. Way out on top to Webb. Webb goes on the right side into the paint, splits a double team. We're going to get a foul on the drive. That'll be just the fourth team foul. Number 10 with the foul. That's Brant's Lusenheide. His first non-shooting foul. Kruder looks to get it in. Kruder still looks to get it in. Still looks. Wraparound pass, and he hit the baseline. Tried the wraparound pass, and it hit the baseline, trying to get it to Webb. Basket doesn't count, and that's Vienna's fourth turnover of the game. Very clean game turnover-wise by both teams. 5 by Nashville, 4 by Vienna. Ritzel inbounds it over to Lusenheide. Lusenheide back to Ritzel. Kick. Field goal attempt wide to the left by Braden Smith. And they're going to drop back and pick them up at half court. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third. 38-24, Nashville into the front court. They dump it inside, over to Ritzel, off the glass and in. Ritzel with 8 now, and it's 40-24. Nashville flexing its muscles. Kruder out by the volleyball line. 1:50 to go here in the third. Over to Braden Smith. Smith hands it off over to Waters. Waters top of the key to Webb. Webb between the legs, step back, three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Lusenheide. Lusenheide into the front court, over to Ritzel. And Ritzel sets it up, left side over to Reinberg. They bounce it inside. Ball stripped away, stolen, and then stolen back. 1:20 to go. Nashville wanting to run some clock here. Lucenheide. Timeout, full timeout. We'll take a 30 and be right back.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna wishes Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. Are you buying a new home? Check out interest rates at Southern Trust Bank first, or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank can assist you with all your financial needs. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888. Go Eagles!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Russ Kruger is a proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball. For all of your investment needs, call Russ Kruger at 618-658-2222 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Vienna has only scored 1 point this quarter. That a free throw by Hunter Webb, giving him 10 points on the night. Nobody else has scored this quarter. 1:16 to go, and we've been outscored 9-1. They've opened up a 16-point lead, 40-24, with 1:16 left here in the third, and the Hornets with the basketball. In the front court with it is Schoenherr. Schoenherr back over to Reinberg. They work it around the exterior, and that'll be an over and back. That is their 7th turnover of the game, and we've got to capitalize on this. Coming back in is Parker Schoenberg. He's going to replace Ritzel, who's going to sit down with 3 fouls. He has 3, and Schoenherr has 3. Number 3, Ty Schoenherr. Kruger brings it across the half line. We're under a minute to go here in the third. Kruger around the top of the key. Gets it over to Webb. Webb, left side over to Smith. Smith, back over to Webb. Top of the key to Waters. To Winterroad. Winterroad being pushed. Little 10-footer. Out and out and back in. Nice shooter's touch right there by Winterroad. His first basket of the night. And it's 40-26. Into the front court. Ty Schoenherr with the ball. They hand it off to Pinsky. Pinsky with 23 seconds to go. Almost taken away by Webb. It'll stay with Nashville. Lucenheide almost had it stripped away from him, and they're going to bring the big boys. Griffin Bryles back in, along with Maddox Ritzel. Having a seat is Brant's Lucenheide, and they're going to leave both big boys in there at the same time. Griffin Bryles and Parker Schoenberg, both 6'7" for Nashville. Pinsky is fouled. Just the 3rd team foul on Vienna with 12.9 seconds to go. This will go on number 14, Silas Kruger. That's his 2nd. He has 2. Jacob Waters has 2. Braden Smith and Jackson Etheridge 1 each. Into the back court, Nashville. Schoenherr goes back and gets it, working against Braden Smith. Skip pass, left side over to Pinsky. Down on the baseline, Winterroad knocks it out of bounds from Bryles. Now we're down to 2.8 seconds to go. Vienna trails by 14, 40-26. Nashville very good at protecting the basketball. Nashville looks to get it in. They do to Bryles. He just throws it up for grabs. No good. And that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 40-26 Nashville. We'll be right back after these messages.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Are your funds gaining minimal interest in a CD? Are you looking for a more effective plan? Put your assets into action with single premium whole life insurance from Pekin Life Insurance Company. This tax-deferred investment currently exceeds the cash value growth of most CDs. It also gives you a life insurance amount significantly above the invested amount, which immediately increases the funds available to your heirs. Request a single premium whole life quote at PekinInsurance.com or contact your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agent to set up this valuable protection. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
And we're back. 40-26. They've had 8 people in the scoring column. Their leading scorer with 11 is Griffin Bryles. 9 for Ty Shanehair. 3 for Ethan Pinsky. 1 for Brantz Lucenheide. 3 for Max Reeder. 8 for Maddox Ritzel. 3 for Tice Reinberg. And 2 for Parker Schoenberg. They are 2 of 3 from the free throw line for the game with 7 turnovers. Vienna has 5 turnovers, 10 points for Hunter Webb, 5 for Braden Smith, 5 for Silas Kruder. Underneath, easy layup as Vienna's chasing for Bryles. He's got a baker's dozen, 13, and it's 40-26. 42-26. Into the front court, Winterroad gets it over to Webb. Ball tipped away and stolen by Nashville. And Jacob Waters has 4. Joe Winterroad 2. Vienna is 9 of 10 from the free throw line for 90%. Ethan Pinsky is going to be fouled by Braden Smith. That'll be his second. And Vienna's going to have to take some chances. Nashville's not a bad shooting free throw team. They just haven't been to the line very much tonight. It's been a very clean game. Etheridge is going to come in for Winterroad. Inbounding the ball is Ty Shanehair. Into the right corner to Pinsky. They get it underneath. Ritzel is fouled, and he'll have 2. .42, I believe, is Waters. It is. That'll be his 3rd. Ritzel to the line to shoot 2. He has 8 points on the evening. His first free throw is good. He's got 9, and it's 43-26. Nashville methodically, slowly increasing the lead here. 7:13 to go in the game. Second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. He's the second Hornet in double figures, and it's 44-26, an 18-point lead. Their largest lead of the night. Kruder working against Bryles. Can't get anywhere with him. Backs it out beyond the 5-second count. Kruder is going to be fouled on a hold by Tice Reinberg. That'll be Reinberg's second foul. Non-shooting foul, that's their first for this quarter. Vienna has 2 this quarter. Etheridge will inbound the ball into the backcourt to Kruder. Kruder brings it across the half line. 6:50 to go in the game. Vienna trails by 18. Kruder into the left corner for Etheridge for 3. Air ball. Webb can't get the basket and one. Gets fouled from behind. This will go against Ty Shanehair, I believe. It is. Shanehair's 4th. And Hunter Webb to the free throw line to shoot 2. He has 10 points on the night. The only Eagle in double figures, and does a 360 and stays in the net. 44-27. .6:44 to go in the game. Hunter Webb's second free throw is good. 44-28. Webb now with 12 points. Full court pressure by Vienna. Reinberg gets it into the front court. And we're going to get Winterrobe with the touch foul. That'll be the 3rd foul on Vienna. Winterrode's first. Non-shooting foul. Dice Reinberg will inbound it in front of the, right in front of us here. They get it in the right corner over to Pinsky. Pinsky working against Etheridge. They dump it into Ritzel. Ritzel goes baseline, shot up, count it, and one. Webb will pick up the foul. That'll be Hunter Webb's first foul. Ritzel to the free throw line for the potential three-point play. He's got 12 points, and it's 46-28. Ritzel's free throw is good. 47-28. They're 3 for 3 this quarter. 6:27 to go here in the game, and it's a 47-28 lead. Nashville methodically increasing the score here tonight. Winterroad hands it off to Webb. Webb, we haven't been able to get anybody consistently into the scoring column here in the second half. Webb takes it to the hole, puts his shot up, and he's going to go to the line for two. Forced the shot there, but picked up the foul, and this will go against Nashville's number 32, Parker Schoenberg. That'll be his first. And Hunter Webb back to the free throw line to shoot two. He just made two a few minutes ago. This one rims out. 47-28. Second free throw for Hunter. He was 4 of 5. Now he's 4 of 6. Count that one. 47-29. He hits 3 of 4 this quarter. Into the front court. Ball knocked loose, stolen by Vienna. Here we come into the front court. Etheridge over to Winterroad for three. Rims out of there. Oh, baby. Parker Schoenberg with the rebound. Oh, that would have been a big shot. Kruder coming back in at the next whistle. Left side, they work it around on the baseline. Parker Schoenberg stolen away. Ball stripped away and comes back, and then down to Bryles. Bryles, count it and one. Dadgum. Bryles gets the basket and one. Number 1 is Braden Smith. That'll be his third. Etheridge is going to take a blow. Kruder comes in. And Bryles, Griffin Bryles, with 15 points, can make it 16 and does. (50-29). Kruder bounces it to Smith. 5:20 to go in the game. Over to Winterroad. Back out to Smith. Over to Winterroad. He goes baseline. Dipsy doodle move. Up. No good. Rebound comes out there. And we have a double walking. Their 10th turnover of the game. Third this quarter. Vienna has 7 turnovers for the game. Winterroad will inbound it. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Is all we have left. 21-point Nashville lead. It was tied 20-20 midway through the second quarter, and since that point we've been outscored 30-9. Braden Smith turns, spins to the basket, finger roll, got it. Braden Smith has 7, and it's 50-31. Tice Reinberg brings it into the front court. Passes it off over to Bryles, and nice play by Waters to knock it out of bounds. 4:37 to go. And getting ready to come back in is number 4, Ethan Pinsky. He's going to replace Branch Lusenheide. Into the front court, Ritzel bounces it over to Reinberg. Reinberg with Kruder on him. Back to Ritzel. Ritzel with 4:25 to go in the game. Nashville with the ball and the lead. They get it over to Reinberg. In the court, stolen away by Webb. Nice play. Here come the Eagles into the front court. Winterroad bounces it right side over to Waters. Waters back to Webb for 3. Air ball. And Waters is unable to save it. 4:08 to go. Timeout called by Nashville. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30. I'll grab a drink. We'll be right back.
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois for over 44 years. Fowler Heating and Cooling provides worry-free financing, works on all units, no matter what the brand, and now provides solar services for homes and businesses. You can trust Fowler Heating and Cooling and their dedicated team when you need them most. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com.
And we're back. 50-31 is the score. Nashville with a comfortable 19-point lead. It'll be Nashville basketball, length of the floor to go. Vienna pressing everywhere. They've been able to get some turnovers against the Hornets, but they haven't been consistently able to convert into the front court. Ball almost stripped away. Reinberg got it back, and then he walks. That's their 12th turnover, 5th this quarter, and we desperately need a basket. Coming back in is Brance Lusenheide. He's going to replace Ethan Pinsky. Etheridge gets it over to Kruder. Kruder with 3:55 to go. We're back in the bottom half of this fourth quarter. Kruder for long three. Kaboom! Silas Kruder has 8. And it's 50-34. 16-point deficit. Briles gets it over to Reinberg, and Reinberg is going to be fouled by Kruder. That'll be his 3rd. That's the 5th team foul on Vienna, and that'll put Nashville in the double bonus. To the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Tice Reinberg. He has 3 points on the night, a 3-pointer, back in the second quarter. 50-34. Reinberg's first free throw is no good. Box out. 3:39 to go in the game. Reinberg is ready. His free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 4 points, and it's 51-34. 17-point lead. Webb kicks it in the corner to Kruder. Kruder backs it out beyond the arc, has trouble, double dribble. I was going to say has trouble with the handle, trying to do too much with the basketball, just slow it down. Offense for defense. Ty Shanehair comes back in along with Ethan Pinsky, 2 ball handlers. They get it in. Ritzel looks to get it in, and he does to Reinberg. Reinberg in the backcourt, almost stripped away by Hunter, and we're going to get a turnover on Nashville. Their 13th turnover of the game, 6 this quarter, and we desperately need a basket. 3:23 to go in the game. Here comes a couple of more players back for defense. Number 10, Brance Lusenheide, and number 32 is Parker Schoenberg. Kruder way out on top, over to Waters. Waters launches a 3 off the base of the rim. No good. Rebound comes out of there to Ritzel. Ritzel over to Reinberg. Back to Ritzel. Ritzel almost taken away from Briles. Almost taken away from Ritzel. They kick it out to Schoenberg. They get it in to Schoenberg. Down low. Back to Ritzel. Top of the key. Over to Lusenheide. Lusenheide to Briles. Back to Ritzel. Ritzel to Reinberg. 2:45 to go in the game. They're just flat out stalling, and Webb picks up the foul. That'll be Hunter Webb's 2nd foul. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Maddox Ritzel. He's hit, after missing 1 free throw in the second quarter, he's hit 3 in a row here in the fourth quarter. 51-34, 52-34. He's got 14 points on the evening. Second free throw is good as it hits the rim and falls in. 53-34. Back to a 19-point lead. Webb Kicks it in the right corner. Kruder for three. Kaboom! Silas Kruder hits the second three, and it's 53-37. Almost stolen away. Reinberg gets it over to Ritzel, and Ritzel's going to be fouled by Waters, and that'll be Waters' fourth foul. 2:24 to go in the game. Ritzel back to the free throw line to shoot two. He is 5 of 5 this quarter from the free throw line. Nashville is 7 of 8 this quarter. Make it 8 of 9 as he makes the first free throw. 54-37. Second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Mr. Automatic. Looks like Steve Alford shooting free throws. Into the front court comes Kruder. Silas with his first varsity start tonight has 11 points. He's in double figures. He's hit 3 threes tonight, 2 free throws. 2:05 to go in the game. Kruder hands it off to Braden Smith. Smith turns, spins into the paint, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. This will go against number 10, Brant Lusenheide. That'll be his second. Just the 4th team foul on Nashville, non-shooting foul. Kruder will inbound it under their own goal on the left-hand side. $1:58 left in the game. They get it in the corner to Webb. Webb steps back, tried to split a double team, and he's going to be pushed, and this will go against Ritzel. And that'll be his 4th. That's the 5th team foul on Nashville, and that'll put Hunter Webb to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hunter tonight is 5 of 7 right now from the free throw line. His first free throw is good as it rattles in. 57-38. He's got 14 points tonight. Offense for defense for Coach Reeder for Nashville, and he wants ball handlers in there. Second free throw, no good. Ritzel with the rebound. 55-38. They get it over to Schoenherr. Into the front court, Ritzel over to Pinsky. Pinsky brings it out on top over to Reinberg. Reinberg to Ritzel. Ritzel brings it back out on top. Ritzel, 5-second count is on, and we have a timeout. Full timeout by Nashville. 1:32 to go in the game. We'll take a 30 and be right back.
Goddard's Auto Body, family owned for 3 generations, is celebrating 50 years of serving Vienna and all of Johnson County. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and tires for cars and trucks. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call 618-658-3191. Goddard's Auto Body wishes to thank the community for supporting their business for the last 50 years. Good luck to the Vienna boys and girls this season. Go Eagles!
And we're back. 55-38 here in the 4th quarter. We've been outscored 15-12, and Vienna has 4 of 6 free throws, 2 threes, and a deuce for our points this quarter. On the other side of the ledger, Nashville has 3 two-point plays, and they've hit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 10 free throws, 90% down the stretch, and overall they're not a bad free throw shooting team. $1:32 to go in the game. Griffin Briles will inbound the ball in the front court. They send it in the back court over to Maddock Ritzel, and he'll bring it across. Right side over to Schoenherr. On the right down to Briles, and he's going to be fouled by Waters, and Jacob Waters has just fouled out of the game instead of giving up a dunk. He'll retire with 4 points. 2 of 2 from the free throw line and 1 field goal. And now Coach Brower is bringing in 5 new guys with 1:24 to go. And we have number 21, Briar Cornelius, a 5'11 junior. Number 12 is Braden Hurst, a 6'2 junior. Number 33, Brian Stepp, a 6'4 junior. Number 2, Cameron Carrick, a 6'2 junior. And number 15 is Lake Trevelyan, a 5'11 sophomore. First free throw is good. Griffin makes the first free throw, and then we've got a whole bunch of new guys here for Nashville. Number 42 is Sam Brumhurst, a sophomore. Number 34 is Gannon Turner, a 5'10 sophomore. Rebound to Carrick. Into the front court, over to Lake Trevelyan. Back out on top, over to Cornelius. And with 1:15 to go, Cornelius splits a double team to Trevelyan in the corner. Trevelyan out to the free throw line, 16-footer, off the mark, and rebound comes out to Nashville. Into the front court is Turner. Turner out on top, over to number 20, Cassidy Linky, a 6-foot junior. They dump it inside to number 42. We're going to get a couple of substitutions here. Number 42 is Blumhurst. It's first basket. And in for the Eagles is Preston Billingsley, a 6-foot senior for Vienna. Cornelius, shot up, partially blocked, and we're going to get number 42 with the foul. Number 33 will go to the line. That's Brian Stepp. They're in the double bonus, so Stepp will have 2. Stepp's first free throw is good. Lake Trevelyan comes out, and coming in is Cameron Carrick. 38 seconds to go. Stepp's second free throw is also good. (40-58) is the score. Nashville with the lead. We're down to 25 seconds. Right side, over to Blake Brooks. Out on top, they work it around the horn, into the paint, shot off the glass and in. And that's number 14 is Palmer Rankin. His first basket of the night. Makes it 60-40. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Preston Billingsley puts a shot up, no good. And that's how the game's going to come to a close. 60-40, Nashville with a 20-point lead and a victory over Vienna here tonight. We'll total everything up, and we'll be right back for the post-game show and an interview with Coach Brower right after 2 minutes of commercials.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Did you know that top quality education is right in your backyard? Shawnee Community College's Johnson County Extension at Vienna High School offers flexible courses designed to fit your busy life. Whether you're starting college, building new skills, or continuing your education, their friendly and experienced instructors are here to help you succeed. With convenient class times and personalized attention, you don't have to travel far to achieve your goals. Enroll by calling 618-634-3441 or visit shawneecc.edu.
Hi, Dr. Christine Lucas of Rural Health Inc. here to talk about our family medicine service. Our team of medical professionals provide acute, chronic, and preventive medical care to individuals of all ages. Our delivery model is to supply patients with a medical home that centers on them and delivers comprehensive health care for the entire family. Accepting most insurance carriers, including Medicare and Medicaid, let us take care of you. Quality services for all and committed to the underserved. That's Rural Health Inc. We specialize in you. Call 618-833-4471.
BW Electric and Locating, providing reliable quality service, is licensed in all of Southern Illinois and Cape Girardeau, Missouri for all your commercial, residential, and farm electrical needs. With local ownership and local electricians, no residential or commercial job is too small or too big. Call Billy Woosley for a quote today at 618-534-5221. Servicing our customers is our number one objective. Don't get shocked. Call BW Electric for all your electrical needs.
And we're back here at Vienna High School, and I'm finishing totaling things up here real quick. And some very good free throw shooting by both teams here tonight, as Vienna loses by 20 points, 60-40. Nashville improves to 3-2 on the season, and the Eagles lose their first game. They drop to 4-1 here in the early season. Scoring-wise for Nashville, as they had 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players in the scoring column here tonight. Leading the way, they had 2 players with 17 points. They were the leading scorers in the game. Griffin Bryles had 17 points. Maddox Ritzel had 17 points. 9 points for Ty Shanehair. 3 points for Ethan Pinsky. 1 point for Brantz Lucenheide. 3 points for Max Reeder. 4 points for Tice Reinberg. He had 4. 2 points for Parker Schoenberg. 2 points for Sam Blumhurst. And 2 points for Palmer Rinken here tonight. They were 12 of 15 from the free throw line for 80%, and they had 13 turnovers for the game. 6 of those in the fourth quarter, but we just couldn't capitalize on the turnovers. For the Vienna Eagles, they had 6 people in the scoring column, 2 in double figures. Leading the way for the Eagles was Hunter Webb with 14 points. He had 2 threes, 1 deuce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 9 from the free throw line for his 14 points. Silas Kruder had 3 threes and 2 free throws for his 11 points. 7 points for Braden Smith, a traditional 3 and 2 free throws and a field goal for his 7 points. Job Winterroad had a field goal for 2 points. Brian Stepp had 2 free throws for 2 points. And Jacob Waters had a field goal and 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. Vienna shot 15 of 18 from the free throw line for 83%. And we had 8 turnovers is what I had us for the game here tonight. Scoring-wise, in the first quarter, in the first half, we had 6 lead changes and 4 ties. We were tied last. They took the lead at 20-18. We came back and hit 2 free throws to tie it at 20. And from that point forward, tied 20-20. It was all downhill from there ultimately. They outscored us 11-3 to finish out the second quarter to open up a 31-23 lead at halftime, outscoring us in the second quarter 18-10. In the third quarter, not a whole lot of scoring for either team. Nashville only had 9 points, and we had 3 points. A field goal and 1 of 2 free throws was all we were able to muster in the third quarter. 40-26 going into the fourth quarter, and we were never able to cut it down into single digits. They methodically kept building the lead up, and they ultimately had the final score was the largest lead they had at 60-40. They outscored us in the fourth quarter 20-14 for the final 60-40 here tonight. Waiting for Coach Brower to come up here. And so the boys will be off until Tuesday night when we travel up to Carterville, another very good team from the Mississippi Division of the River to River Conference. Nashville is one of the creams of the crop. Pinckneyville is supposed to be the best team in the Mississippi Division. Nashville is right there with them, and Carterville is not far behind. So we'll have to be very cautious with Carterville as Coach Brower is coming up here. And Coach, we held with them for quite a while. After it was 20-20 in the second quarter, they went on an 11-3 run, and we didn't know it at the time, but they very methodically kept building the lead.
Yeah. They're a good basketball team, and they show all the signs of a good basketball team, and that's what they're not explosive, they're not flashy. They just go from 8 up to 10 up to 11, and you always notice real good basketball teams. I'll give them credit. They always scored the last of every quarter. Big three right before halftime. That was huge. I mean, it was a 5-point game. Hey, kid made a big shot, about 21. We didn't get out and close out on him quick enough, but that's a good basketball team, and we keep saying in the locker room, we're not too tore up about this loss. I mean, obviously we don't want to lose, but that's the kind of team you've got to beat in postseason. 6'7", 6'7", 6'3" player, a kid can flat play. So we've got to be able to compete against those guys.
Not only were they methodical scoring-wise, 12 of 15 from the free throw line for 80%, and in the fourth quarter, when it was crunch time, they hit 10 of 12 in the fourth quarter. We weren't shabby, 83% from the free throw line. 15 of 18. It's just that in the fourth quarter, when you're playing chase and catch up and trying to extend the game, and the other team is hitting their free throws, puts us in a bad situation.
Oh, absolutely. They show all the signs of a team that makes deep postseason runs. When you're up 6 or 7 with 4 minutes to go and you can take care of the basketball, it puts you in a bad situation. And then we go out and try to overextend, try a little half-court trap, and they end up getting a layup out of it or a big and one. So we know, obviously, and we talked in the locker room, we picked up Nashville this year, first time we played them in a while, and we could have very easily played a Class A school or a small school and won by 30, and they dribble it twice, and we steal it and shoot a layup. But tonight, it wasn't no stealing and shooting no layup, and it wasn't beating your man and shooting a layup because they had a 6'7" down there waiting on us. And obviously, it was tough on them. But we got great looks all night. I have no issues with what we ran, the looks we got. We just got to make them.
I thought it was pretty impressive. We forced, even when they were trying to protect the basketball with the overplaying the players and the passes in the fourth quarter, we turned them over 6 times. They had 13 turnovers for the game, and we got 6 of them in the fourth.
We did, and that when they go to trying to hold it like that, we've got the half-court trap it's an all or nothing, and sometimes we got it, sometimes we didn't. We gave up some layups, but we've got to be able to run that, keep teams from doing that, because good basketball teams will do that in postseason. I mean, they're not a shot clock. So good coaches know if I've got the lead and the ball and you're fundamentally sound, it's real hard to take it from me. And if you're a good free throw shooting team, it's the way it does. They just go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on the upper ladder.
Well, Tuesday night we play Carterville. Now this is my opinion of the River to River Conference on the Mississippi Division. Pinckneyville is loaded.
Yes.
And so they're the cream of the crop of the Mississippi Division. Nashville is just a step below them. And then we've got Carterville just a step below Nashville.
Yeah.
So these 2 games that we have, we step out of conference, but they're really good games because we're going to play 2 teams that have 2 completely different styles from Friday night to Tuesday night.
Oh, absolutely. Coach Hill told me when I took the job, he said, "Now, I'll be honest with you, Coach, we've stepped the schedule up a little bit." He said, we picked up Nashville. We've not ever played them before. Obviously, I don't know if they're ranked in the top 10, but they were getting votes.
15.
And then we've also got to pick up, I think we picked up Heron this year. So, but
and
you've got to do that.
Heron's tall, lanky, and they like to get Coach, he's from Benton. Now, I can't think of his last name right this second to save my life, but he's got them playing very fundamental basketball.
They got a guard up there who can flat play.
Shirts, Coach Shirts.
He's good. We played him this summer. So, and that's what we want. We'd love to win 25, 30 games, but we also want to win a regional. And that's our goal, and we've talked to the kids about that. They've done a great job the last few years winning a lot of games. So the next step up, win a lot of games and win a postseason tournament.
Well, these 2 games that we have tonight and Tuesday night will go a long way with helping us when we get into the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, where hopefully the goal is we play 4 games in 3 days.
Right.
And we've been able to do that the last couple of years, and there's some quality competition in that El Dorado Holiday Tournament.
There is. There's absolutely is. And all in all, we just got to keep getting better. That's all we talk about. So, nobody likes to ever lose, but we see tonight that you just can't drive by your man. And when we drove by him, a big 6'7" kid down there is hard to score over the top of. And even if you do drop it off, it's still a tough pitch and follow for the next guy. So, all in all, we'll get better. It's early December, and I don't think the kids were too down about it. I don't think not a lot of frustration in the huddles. We were frustrated we didn't make the shots. We had a lot of good-looking looks, but it just happens. We got to make them.
Well, we played with them for the first about 12, 13 minutes of the game. We had 4 ties and 6 lead changes, and we were last tied at 20-20, and there's nothing to hang your head about tonight. As you said, this was a good team, and it's a good learning experience for you. I'm sure with the game film you have, you're going to be able to do a lot of coaching out of this.
Well, I got enough game film on them earlier, and I knew what we talked about what they were going to do. And, in a good basketball team, we can talk about what you can do, but obviously, we kind of felt like you're almost helpless over at times because they're going to do what they do, and they're very good at it. We've got to get to that level, too. We've got to get to a point where good teams come in here and we're really, really good at what we do. We've got to step out and make some shots. And that was the difference, I thought, in the game. The shot right before halftime, the shot at the end of the first quarter, all those different little shots, they went and made big shots. We just didn't. The ball seemed to go in and out. It happens sometimes.
I'm just sitting here looking. They made the last shot at the first quarter, the last shot at the second quarter. We made the last shot at the third quarter, and they made the last shot at the fourth quarter. So 3 of the 4 quarters, they had the last basket.
They are, that's just what you got to do. It is what it is. Love to be able to dribble around our man and shoot a layup, but those teams like that don't. And they really pack that paint in. Every time you beat your man off of dribble, you're staring at 3 or 4. And we talked about that. You're going to beat your man. You've got to kick early, get guys in closeouts, and, hey, we just got to knock down the shot. And we took them. We had great looks. It just, like I say, our guys got to keep working in practice, and we got to just keep shooting them.
No rest for the wicked. We come back Tuesday night, travel up to Carterville, take on the Lions in their den, and it'll be another barn burner.
Absolutely. We got 2 JV games in the morning back at St. Mary. Got a freshman game here. So, and that's the other thing we got to do. We got to get our JV guys more comfortable playing. When they come in, they've got to know our stuff. And a couple of those guys can shoot it. We can't be one-dimensional. Some guys shoot it well. They don't defend well. They defend well, but they don't score it well. We've got to be able to do both things.
Got to play both sides of the ball.
We do, and that's part of the learning process when you're young. So, busy week this week.
Well, when you start the season with a week tournament, outside of practice, your JV's not getting a whole lot of experience.
It wasn't. They had to go against us a bunch in the week, and that's about what we got out of it. But, hey, long as it's not a sprint; it's a marathon.
It is.
And I've heard a lot of positive things being said about our basketball program. Our kids just, you got to take one on the chin sometimes. Hey, you get knocked down 8 times, you got to get up 9.
Well, and, Coach, quite frankly, Friday night against Meridian, a very good team, against Massac County, another very good team. And so we're going to have 4 quality basketball games, serious quality, 4 consecutive times.
Yeah.
And if somebody would have told you were going to be 2-1 with those through 3 of those 4, I'm sure you might have taken that.
Oh yeah, we were probably thinking we might drop one last week, but like I say, you got to play at a high level. Obviously, if you're going to beat a good basketball team, you got to play at a high level, and if you're going to win postseason games, Elite 8 games, semifinals, and championship games, those teams get there for a reason because they're good, and you've got to learn how to play at a high level. Maybe not for 32 minutes, but you can't take very many minutes off. And our kids are doing it. They know that. I don't think there's any question our kids don't believe in what we're doing. We just got to follow through and finish it out.
Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely.
And
I'm proud of our kids. I thought our kids fought. They played hard. They fought through screens. And, man, it was physical. I thought Hunter kept going to the rim. He kept saying he got fouled. I said, hey, we got 2 options. Either come over and sit down and don't go through it or just keep going at it. He kept battling. And like I say, all our kids, I really never thought they wasn't frustrated in the huddle. They were frustrated we didn't make some shots. They kept playing hard, so I have no issues with that. If we play like that and we make shots, we can beat teams like it.
When Fred Flintstone was a kid, you always said that it's your legs that go. We hit 6 of 8 free throws in the fourth quarter down the stretch, and free throws are the first thing that goes because you wind up being short.
Yeah.
And we hit those.
Yeah.
And, we did very well from the free throw line. We got a lot of positives to build off of this game tonight.
Absolutely. And, we've got a little sickness running around. I'm not making excuses for the kids because I would never do that. But, Hunter was sick out Monday. He was sick. He's kind of been able to go most of practice, but he's having to take some breaks. Job was out yesterday and Monday. I mean, he was sick. So, and you could tell Job just had that full 100%. We was trying to get him some breaks here and there. But you know what? He came out and he played as hard as he could. I thought we got a good game out of Silas. I thought he showed, as a sophomore, he stepped up. So, hey, we'll come back to work and we'll get back to work Monday.
That tonight was his first start at the varsity level, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah. And you know what? I thought he did a great job. I have no complaints with the way he played. Like I say, Joby came in and gave us whatever he could.
Well, I know it's going to sound weird, but congratulations. I know you don't want to lose, but no shame losing to Nashville. They have a very long history, and I'm glad, seriously, that them and Carterville are on our schedule.
Oh, yeah, you got to play a good team. It doesn't do you a bit of good to go out and beat teams and that you're already better than. We got to play. Now, here's the other thing. After we play good teams like that, we drop down and play those teams, we should be even better. But we've got to keep executing our stuff. We executed our stuff. I have no complaints. Ball left our fingers. It looked good sometimes, just in and out. And sometimes after you miss 2 or 3, it seems like it gets smaller and smaller, no different than when you hit 2 or 3 early, it gets bigger and bigger. So, all in all, I'm proud of our kids. I mean, I no complaints at all with our guys.
Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you Tuesday night. Good luck.
Right, thanks.
That's Coach Brower, and that's going to pretty well wrap everything up here tonight. The Eagles lose by 20 points to the Nashville Hornets tonight, 60-40 for Lee Baker behind me. I'm Ron Ellis. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast here this evening and the couple of interviews that we got in. I really thank Corey Waters for coming up and Chris Dexter for coming in and talking too. And I wanted you to get a feel for the person that's behind the social media that does a great job of getting information about all of Southern Illinois sports out on social media. So that's going to wrap everything up here from Vienna High School. The girls, they play Monday night at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air about 5:45 from Metropolis, Massac County High School in the City of Metropolis tournament. They'll take on the Carbondale Terriers in what will be a very big game. Carbondale, very physical, very strong, some good size on the inside, and that'll be a great test for the girls. Tuesday night they play Paducah-Tillman. We will not broadcast that game. That's at 6 o'clock from Metropolis High School. And we will carry the Vienna-Carterville boys game. And then on Thursday night, we'll have Massac County and Vienna's girls from the City of Metropolis tournament. That'll be at 7:30. We'll be on the air somewhere around 7:15 on Thursday evening. And then Friday night, we're at home against ZR for the boys at JV at 6. And Saturday night next week is homecoming, and the JV game starts at 5 against Trico right here at Vienna High School. So that's next week. We got a lot of basketball to be had in the next week. I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long, everybody, from Vienna High School.
That concludes this Vienna Eagles basketball broadcast here on WIVHradio.com. This Eagle basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by BW Electric and Locating, Fowler Heating and Cooling, Lawrence and Bean Insurance Agency, Goddard's Auto Body, Rural Health Incorporated, Deaconess Illinois Union County, Trevilian Brothers Construction, Shawnee Community College, Southern Trust Bank, Vienna Automotive, Golson Financial Services, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, and Trevilian Farm. This has been a presentation of WIVH Sports.